that network to the ISP router. That serial connection requires point-to-point, which means how many addresses? Two only. One side, the other for the other side. So that okay, now that one requires, so this part, what do you have so far? Okay, we have original address space, a subnet we use, this one is gone, right? This one is gone, and this one entirely is gone as well. So now we need to move to this one. Am I correct? Student LAN, extension, ISP half of it, Fusion for ISP the other half. So now we need to move to this one. All right. And this is a little bit different. So let me put it this way. We don't have to calculate this. That's gonna be kind of the third part. ISP. One link. Okay, so this one is two host addresses, and we'll start right here. That's gonna be based on 192.168.3.96. Good. All right. So what you do? Again, how many bits for the host part? How many bits do you think? Two maybe? Yep, 2 bits, so 2, that's gonna be what is 2. Exactly 2 addresses. Alright. How many networks? So what we have before, we have over here 27 is gonna be for the network, right? So we have 5 for the host. Is that correct? Now out of the 5, we're gonna use 3. So it's gonna be 5 minus 3 is gonna be 1 second. Let me put it here in binary pair. Alright. 192.168.3. Okay, 96 is gonna be 96 is gonna be what?
0, 1,
0, 1.
1, 0. 0, 1, 1.
Alright, 0, 1, 1, 0, right? Like this. And this 27, this is gonna be 25, 26, 26. It's gonna be right here. Right? Alright, so now we're using we're not gonna use that many. We're gonna use only 2. It's gonna be like this. So it's gonna be how many networks we're gonna get out of how many? A lot, right? It's gonna be 5 the regional host part minus need to use the same original host bits. 8 resulting host bits is gonna be 2. Those are resulting host bits is gonna be 3. So 2 to the power of 3 is gonna be 8 networks. Right, now we're gonna name those networks. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, mighty number 3. Alright, so all subnet mask. That's gonna be 192.168.3, and we're gonna put 0, 1, 1, 0. What is gonna be the new subnet mask? Remember, now we have the new summit mass is gonna be actually only 2 for the hose part, so it's gonna be like this. Am I correct? Out of the 5, we're gonna use only 2. So these 3 over here, those are the new ones for the hose part. And again, place value 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, and new one. Transition here. Magic number is gonna be 4. That's the magic number. So what are the networks? 192.168.3.0. Oh, sorry. 96. This time is gonna be 8, 8, 8, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We added up the 4, so it's gonna be 192, 168, 100, 192, 168, 104, 192, 168, 108. 12. 16. And we have one for this boundary purposes. And that's it. So at the end of the day, we're gonna use only this one, 0.1, for the point-to-point link. Right? What happened with the other ones? Well, they're available. I mean, the way you see it is, this for subnet over here is gonna be split in little slices, 8 slices over here. And we're gonna use some. So the information that we extract when you were doing your packet tracer, or you were plugging in the IP addresses, came from all these first. Once you identify the subnets, first usable, last usable broadcast, they're just gonna play with the board. They're gonna ask you, oh, the second to the last is gonna be the one of this. What is the network that this IP address belongs to? Yeah. How do you do that? Those are the type of questions. They're gonna give you IP address, which again will make sense if you don't put the subnet mask as well, right? They're gonna give you this. They're gonna say, all right, what is the network, or what is the broadcast of this network, blah blah blah, something like this. So what is the network that this address belongs to? How you start finding
Put in binary, subnet mask in the IP address.
what is subnet mask in binary? That's it. So we're gonna say, okay, this is 27, right?
So
192.168.3. I'm gonna put 190 in binary, right? So 190 is gonna be 128.
Plus 130. Plus 0.
0.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah,
One-
0, right?
So 64, right? That'd be too much. So then 1, right?
Yeah, you need to put 128, 64, 32. Yeah, 128, 64 combined, that's gonna be 192. So it's way over that
Right.
one. So most likely it's gonna be over here, the 1.
So 132 and 128.
Another 1 over here, 16.
160, 140.
We have 160,
Plus
176, right? We still need to reach
So another 1.
Another one, so it's gonna be
8 plus 8.
plus 8, 176 plus 8 is gonna be 184. 84, and then we need
Another one.
6 more.
Yeah. So 4, 2.
And 2.
And then 0, 0.
How many zeros? Only one?
Right.
Okay, let's see if we can. Alright, 120. So we have over here. Let me see. Yeah, this is a difficult number. Okay. Well, let's see the other way. If we had these first two on ones, it's gonna be 192. One less. Suppose everything is gonna be in one. It's gonna be 191. 190. Yep. 190. What is this? What is this CIDR fix? So it's gonna be 8, 16, 24, 25, 26, 27. Right here. Am I correct? And I'm just gonna use the summing mass. A and D. 192, 168, the 3 dot. What is this? 1 and 1 is gonna be 1, 0, 1, and then yeah. So it's 192, 168, the 3 dot. What is this number? 60 slash, oh sorry, yeah, slash what? Yeah, oh, it looks like that. This looks like that's a 192, right? The network, but it's not. You see 160 bits right here. Boom. That's the last usable on my 160 network. Those are the type of questions that you're gonna get. Or they're gonna ask you, oh, what is the broadcast for? What is the broadcast for this network, for example? So you need to find out the network, and then what? And based on that, you need to find what. It's not gonna be easy. What is the broadcast that this network belongs to? So when you find out this one, then what? How you find out the broadcast?
Very last. This one. So 160.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a different way to do it. I believe you can go on. Let me see. Broadcast will be 191, right? I'm trying to think the shortest way. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Yeah, I believe you can do once you do these calculations. You find the next network, which is gonna be this one over here. So 192, 168, 3, 192. That's the next network. So the broadcast is gonna be 191. Using this magic number right on the slash 27. Right. Without putting binary, without translating or anything like that, you can have that. Okay, expect those type of questions. So you need to please practice a lot. Those are the questions you look at on me. You say, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna skip this one. I don't remember the code. Kind of lazy doing the calculations. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. There's gonna be points in your favor if you do it correctly. And whatever system you have in place, you do it, there's gonna be points in your favor. If you skip it, it's points. Farther away from the passing score. We don't want that happen. So by all means, this is the kind of. And I would say those are kind of the. Well, here is what? This is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. So this is gonna be 63 plus what's this number? 128. 3 and 8 is gonna be 11. 9, 191. You see? That's another way to find out without getting into what's the next network. So you have time, or you because this is more close to the concept than this one. What's the broadcast? All the host part in ones. So you put in ones, translate, or convert to decimal, and that's gonna be the number you're looking for.
Pretty much. Just
Right.
the last 5, depending on how many
It depends how many bits for the host
bits
part
per
you have.
host you use to
Put
for
all
your
in ones.
host ID.
Convert it, boom. That's another way to find out the answer. Right?
And because that was /27, that's why we did it like
That's
that.
correct. That's why you line over here. It's not
After the 27th bit.
27. You cannot change this part over here. That's network. You cannot touch it. But the host part, you can do it. That's the same answer that you can find over here by looking at the
And
next
that's the
number.
magic number formula as well? That's
This
pretty
one
much it?
uses the magic number where you basically saying, yeah, up to the sum and mass, is still the magic number is gonna be there.
Okay.
Okay, you can go jump to the next network. One less, that's my brokers. Am I correct?
That makes sense.
Okay.
Can we do what if it's /31?
Can we do what?
Yeah. Let's say it's 192.168.3.
Wait, over here? Where?
Second?
This one?
No, second of the last one. What
This one, take it? Shall we?
Because you said that we supposed to put one for the broadcast because it's towards 27. What if it's 31? It's /31. If this is
Oh, that's gonna be like something like this. 31?
Yes.
Like this? Oh, that's gonna be a different product. That's gonna be completely different product. So it's gonna be what? That's gonna be a little bit unusual. Why? Because we have, 31 bits for the 31 bits for the network part. So how many bits for the host? It's gonna be only 1 bit. 1 bit. How many addresses? You won't fit because there's gonna be 2 to the power of 1 minus 2 is gonna be 0. So it's gonna be no addresses allowed. Maybe we change it to 30. Say like this. Alright, so they're asking us, okay, what is the network that this address belongs to? So let's paraphrase over here. So we have is 190. Now we don't have this one this close. We have it over here. Here, right? And then what? What we did? Network ID. No, 90 is gonna be 90, right? Is it the 190 over here? Yeah, that's the number, right? Oh, we're gonna A and D. So A and D is gonna be what? 1 over here, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 0, 0. So my network ID is gonna be, what's this number? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. So it's gonna be, this is 40, this is 60, 128 plus 60, 188, is it? One, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 1. 40 over here, and 20, that's gonna be 60, 188. Slash that. Does it make sense? First usable, 189. Last usable, 190. Good twist.
Okay, but what's the significance of that or the creation of the whole process?
On this part, for the For the point to point?
Yeah, I mean, I know, like, yeah, that'll be, I mean, I'd like to understand it once more, the whole thing. What's the point of?
Well, the whole thing is save addresses, so you need to get closer to whatever number of addresses give to you in order to make the subnetting as optimal as possible. So what happened is on this part over here, you know that using this one, the one we're using right now, this, the 396, you're gonna have up to 30 addresses, but you need only 2. So yeah, you can use the whole network for this point to point. What's gonna it's well, those 3 bits are gonna be part now of the subnet. So as a result, you're gonna have now 8 networks. Every single combination over here is gonna be, for 3 bits is gonna be 8 networks. That's what you have. So instead of having a big chunk with 30 addresses, where you're gonna use only 2, now you're gonna have 8 slices, 8 pieces. Each one is gonna have 2 addresses. Let's see if the numbers matches. Look, how many addresses can we have over here on this one? 30. What about this? We have 8 networks, right? 8 networks times 2 addresses is gonna be 16. So man, we're using a lot of addresses anyway. We're losing like half of it. Where did the other half go? Where the other half go on network ID and broadcast? So that's gonna be 8 times 2, another 16, 32. Here we go. That's the same number of addresses, including the network ID and the broadcast from the original one. So all these numbers need to match perfectly. Great. All right, let's have some action. So we're gonna warm this lab. The